Coach, this was one of those knockdown, drag-out, 12-round heavyweight bouts that went right down to the wire, and your team showed enough fortitude to be able to pull out the win. What was it about the team in the last 4 minutes that allowed them to knock off the Pirates at home?
Just that we knew that we were going to have to play hard all the way to the end and that we were never out of it. I mean, you know, they went up a few times and I just said, we're made for this. I mean, all the times we've been in the weight room, the sprints, how hard we work in practice. I knew it was going to pay off, so just trying to keep them confident. And I think that we did it. We got enough stops towards the end, big plays, they executed. But I think the key was for us to be aggressive fourth quarter and get to the bonus early. So that was big, and that gave us a tempo.
In that final 4 minutes, Gigi Smith took over, scored 7 points in that game-deciding run.
Right.
Talk about her leadership a little bit and what she did to take this team to victory today.
I mean, she had ice in her veins. I mean, she was ready for it. She was really locked in on both sides of the floor. I mean, she was getting some tough rebounds. She was making stops. She was a leader. And then offensively, she just took over. We ran some plays for her, called a timeout, ran a play for her. She scored, got an and one, made a big three. She wanted it, and that's one thing that I wanted us to do. We've been really close with some ACC team, you know, when we were at Pittsburgh, and today was about finishing, and we finished, and everybody was a big part of it. I mean, it was a grind, and it took a lot of grit, and it took a lot of character. It says a lot about this team. They are a family. We always say our family versus everybody else, and we just kind of stood by each other and you know, stuck it through. I mean, we got through it, and I'm so proud of them. The program, this is a great win for our program, but for them, how hard they work, they deserve it.
Sharita Parker gave you another 25-point effort again. I think she finished with 27 on the day, and her shot wasn't falling early, but she was determined to get those points, especially when you needed her most.
Yeah, and then one thing was, you know, about Sharita, she puts a lot of pressure on herself sometimes, and just being able to really talk to her and settle her down and take her out of the game when she needed to and say, hey, you need to relax, and these are the things you need to do for us. I think that she had more confidence, and she had more poise in the fourth quarter, and she made free throws, and she made some big plays, and, you know, that's what it's about. She doesn't have to do it all for us. We have a team that can do a lot of different things, and I think once she understood that, you know, she did some great things for us. And, you know, she's one of those people that she gets those points and it's kind of like it's quiet points. I mean, she can explode at any given time. But today, she had to make plays for others too and not just score. So it took everything. You know, I think our bench energy was incredible. We just had to keep our team up and just keep believing, and we did it.
Rebounding has been one of those things this season where
Yeah.
early on you were out rebounding opponents quite a bit, and now they've kind of figured you out. Today, it wasn't the case, especially against an ECU squad that had some height inside.
Right. Well, they're a program that's, you know, that's what they take pride in. I think, you know, Coach Macy been here for years and years. She's built that program, a lot of toughness, a lot of grit. They rebound, they play very, very hard. And so we have to kind of match that kind of passion and intensity. So we talked about it. A few times they got us, but down the stretch, we really made that a focus. You know, we have to get the floorboards. We have to do the little things. We have to go after every rebound like it's ours, and they can't get a hold of it. So it really took all the little things for us to pull it out. And I couldn't be more proud as a coach for them, because I feel like they deserve it, and I feel like they've worked so hard on practice. And now today we got a chance, and we had a good win on the road before conference time, which is going to gain us some confidence.